Okay, so I'm watching this YouTuber. Another artist, kind of guy does make cool things. Woodworking, and he makes like end tables out of denim and other interesting stuff like that. And I don't know, he said something that I'm glad I'm not the only one who does this as an artist. Sometimes you just get to a point where you just stop and stare at it for hours on end, trying to figure out what you're gonna do. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy it's not just me. I'm so happy it's not just me because I'm like, I'm not sure where I'm coming with this, but my brain's gonna think of it. I'm thinking about a whole bunch of different kind of ways this could come apart, and uh, yeah. So well, I don't know. I'm glad that it's not just me. But what's up? It is like 7:30, I think. I am at home. Um, Madre is with the brother. So I didn't go to the gym because I really want to get the Kraken piece done. That is my goal for today, is to be posting something about that today, which means I need to be pouring resin before 12 o'clock. That way I can post something by like 10, because by that time the resin should be set enough for me to be able to hang it up, take a couple pictures, and then put it down for it to dry completely the rest of the way. Actually, it depends on how much resin I pour. I can do some top-down shots still. Shit. I need to put my nose to the ground. Anyways, but yeah, that's why I didn't go to the gym. Plan on working with my dad, but time wise, I don't see it happening. Now I'm just processing everything. But yeah. Also, second part, for the Kraken art piece, I found this glue. This glow in the dark paint, and they say put 2 layers on it. And it glows blue, which I thought it would be cool to put on the. I just thought about the solution, saying it out loud, but I'll continue. I thought it'd be cool to put it on the tan part, because the tan part is technically like water. Or at least that's how I kind of want people to think about it. But when it's dark, it's blue, because it glows blue in the dark, and I think that'd be a kind of a cool effect for it to have. But will this ever be in a dark environment? I don't know. Also, if it'll ever be around black light, I don't know. Maybe not, to any of these things, but I don't know. I'm kind of just making it for what I think would be awesome, and it helps push the narrative I was trying to push with the art piece. So I'm happy with it regardless. I also realized how much I suck at recording processes of my art piece. One reason being I don't really have a set area to like work on things, so it's not like I could just hit a camera and it's gonna like, get a general idea of everything that I'm doing, and I can like zoom in and just edit everything later. Also, I kind of probably TMI, but I do not. Never mind. I gotta go in there. But sometimes I don't have on like shirts and stuff when I'm making it, because I'm in the comfort of my home. I'm just kind of like in my mode, just making and creating. So I'm not always camera ready. So with that being said, it's like I don't know. I do want to get better at doing this though, because I feel like it'll be a really cool thing. I think for the Hennessy bottle that I'm doing next, I definitely want to record a little bit more of the process, just because I really think it's gonna come out pretty fucking cool. About how I see it in my head, it's gonna be pretty cool. Well, these are just the ideas I have for it so far. I have some really cool ideas. Some really cool ideas. and I'm nervous, but I decided to sell this piece for $678. The number scares me because I don't even know if anybody will buy it at that price. But I kind of just do what my heart tells me for these prices. And a smidge of logic in there about what I would need to actually do this on a regular basis. And all my prices end in an 8 because 8's my number. So I think that's what I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I also kind of do this random thing where I'm like, all right, if this person's thinking of this number, then I'm gonna do it for that. And then I asked a friend in Discord, pick a number, a random number. I don't remember what the fuck I said. I think I said like 2 through like, I think I said like 200 through, I don't think I said 1,000. I think I said like 800 or something like that. And they picked like 670 something or 6 something. And I already had that number in my head. Popped up, 600-ish popped up randomly. And then they said something around that number. I was like, okay. Then I asked another person. I was like, hey, just pick a number 1 through 10. 6. And if all my stuff ended in 8, and then I think the first person said 675. I don't know. It's like I said, it's more of a gut feeling, and I don't even think it's gonna. Well, it's going to sell. If it sells, bro, oh my God. I don't know what the fuck I would do. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm probably gonna shit myself. Like, it'll be so dope. Cause I don't know. Probably gonna shit myself. It looks really fucking cool though. Oh, but what I was saying about this blue paint is it left a gloss over the top of the what I think is the water, but I wanted that to stay matte. I like the matte finish, but I was kind of skeptical on doing it because can't do a matte finish. But I just realized I have matte paint that I can paint right over back the top of that motherfucker. So I will be fine. I just have to find it. It's somewhere. Somewhere close. I feel like I just seen it not too long ago. But yeah, so hopefully that doesn't mess like with the charge of the light and all that stuff. And I have to see how many coats I'm gonna have to put on this thing. So I'm gonna have to put like 4 or 5 coats. It'd have been cool if I was able to do like a glow in the dark, like blurple on the black part. I think that'd have been cool, but yeah, whatever. It is some spots I'm gonna have to touch up with the cream before I continue to do that. And that's just prolonging putting on the fucking resin, which I think I'll probably do 3 coats of glow in the dark paint, and then I gotta pour this resin because this is already taking too long. It's 8:57. I need to be pouring. I have to be out of here by 12 o'clock. Ugh. And I'm telling you, I'm probably actually gonna drop tears if this sold. I'm pretty sure I dropped tears on the Patron bottle sold. But I'm really gonna like drop tears if this thing sells. When this thing sells. But pretty much last night after letting things dry. I had to let things dry like overnight because I ended up actually coming back out and working on this because I've always been, I don't know, I feel like I just really feel like this is what I need to be doing. And I didn't really come to that realization like until like for real. Well, I was like for real yesterday, but when I was doing software engineering and my mom, I was like, I got a job that my mom will always like, that one job that she just dreamt about me having, I could make her like really proud with this. And she wasn't like able to process the magnitude of what I accomplished because of her condition. I don't know, I just feel like I made it to the end of the race like too late, and it kind of fucking just ruined, I think it ruined my confidence for it, and because I was already, it's still pretty hard to do because I'm still like learning a lot of things, but it just ruined my confidence. I think subconsciously I just didn't want to do it anymore, and I didn't really realize that until like my contract was up, because I just started like everything got like harder like mentally to keep up with and to actually try to learn and do on my own. It's like I hear it, it'll go in one ear and out the other. Like I could not process any fucking thing. There was no reason why I couldn't do it because I learned it before, but I was under so much stress, like an ungodly amount of stress to where like I'm thinking I'm okay, but I'm not, because I had a job that was paying great, and it's potentially life-changing if I'm able to stick it out for a year, because then I can go somewhere and make really good money, and then I just had no energy to do it mentally. I just didn't want to be there, and it was probably the best case fucking scenario for me with that job in that field. It just didn't work, unfortunately. Like mentally I could not keep up, and I'm pretty sure it stemmed from my mom being sick, and then like just making it like a little bit too late. Like, damn, my mom would have fucking loved this. Like, had she been able to like a little bit like more coherent to understand what's the magnitude of what I did. She said she was proud of me, but I can tell that it was just an in general thing to be cool about. Like, I don't know. I feel like she was in her right mindset. She would have been like, she would have blew the fuck up, But every time she sees me working on this art piece, every time she walks by, she goes, "Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's real good." Every time she walks by, she compliments my art. Every single time. It's like, "Oh, you should hang that up." Just a whole bunch of times. She's seen the same art piece. She asked me, "Oh, is that a different one?" No, it's the same one. And oh, kind of made it. It pretty much made my day. That I realized, like, after I realized like this is not the engineering that I that I know she would have been impressed with previously, but she really does genuinely, like at her core, still really enjoy what I'm doing. Like it still feels that sincerity that I would have gotten, had she been in a different mindset when she was um, you know, when she was doing a little bit better mentally. So I don't know. This piece means a lot to me. You know, I think this is me realizing like this is what I need to continue doing and striving for. Because also my dad wanted me to work with him pretty much my whole life. Like, yeah, do what I do, you know, which is cool. You know, I learned some of the skills that he has and stuff like that. But I just have no energy or passion to do it at all. I definitely did want to learn it. It's definitely a skill that I would love to learn because I just love to learn things, and I use a lot of that knowledge that I have for like my art projects or other things that I'm making. And every time you go to the store, every time I learn about a tool, I learn about another way I can use it, especially in a way for art. But like I said, when I told him about the engineering thing, it kind of just went in one ear and out the other. And I already kind of figured that would happen. Fuck. Because that's what what he wanted me to do is, a field similar to his or what he's doing, or working with him directly, which, obviously just wasn't really feasible for me mentally, because I would not want to be there, and I refuse to have a job or that I can't, that I don't enjoy, or the money doesn't compensate my time. My time plus the mental energy is taken out of me just because I'm doing something that I don't want to do. But I don't know, with this art thing, and he seen my first art piece that sold. I don't know, he really liked that, and he thought it was like really cool, and he bought me like another bottle and some other things like that. And I don't know, I feel like it's something he can really get behind. So both of those things are really dope. It's just I don't know. I just realized like I want to create overall, above and everything. My goal is pretty much just to create. And that's what I'm gonna continue doing. Creating. That is my dream job. Well, I know it's very broad, but I think that's just kind of how I am. Creating is fun. Yeah. Oh, it's a 20-minute video. Please upload. That's a lot. Yeah. Oh, today. I already said I don't know. Focusing on finishing this, working with Dad. Coming home and hopefully just posting and taking pictures. So, let's see. Okay. I've carefully managed to rip off the label that I wanted. But it definitely should be doing this with some gloves on. So do not repeat what I'm doing. If you do decide to do this, actually I want this off. Normally I like my glass broken in a bit more pieces. In this case, I think I'm fine with this. Actually, I really want this off, but I'm afraid I'm not gonna be able to break that without. Since that's already severed there, it's gonna be hard to get this. I don't think that glass cutter's gonna help in it because this is some pretty thick ass glass. These Kraken bottles are built tough. I will definitely say that. This shit is way harder than that fucking Patron bottle. Because I really want more of this tentacle to show. So I really don't want to cover up the whole thing. Nah, hell nah. Way too big. And that's over the top part anyways. Okay. So I need to take this off. And yeah, I'm an idiot for hold on. First off, I just need to stop. Cause I'm fucking up the bottle. I'm touching it with resin on my fucking hands. Okay. Now I need to figure out a way to get my fingerprints off this damn bottle. Which, if it's in under resin, it shouldn't show. But I gotta carefully break this bottle again and pray that I don't break another one. Because the last one, I don't think I recorded, but it broke wrong. Not how I wanted it to, so I'll try again. Okay, I got my glass breaking tool and kind of just hammered away until I got a mostly flat piece, which honestly, this piece that just fell over might need to come off also. If I can get this off without the label. Ripping. Cool. Because I really want the label intact. It's a cool label. I love the artwork on it. It's just this bottle's round as hell. And for me to put the glass panel back on, it needs to lay flat. A bit flatter than this. I might have to knock off these two little pieces. That way you can lean more to one side. Which luckily, I believe they're already coming off. I just can't get the label to come off with them. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I already has some separation back there, so. Yeah, this is very idiotic, playing with broken glass with my fingers. Yes. Okay. Let's just lay it out, see if it lays lower. Okay, I think that lays lower than, oh, just fucking barely. No, okay. It lays lower than the top part of this, so I can't put the glass on, because I still have to break this down so I can put the glass over, because right now this is just barely too high. So now I need to figure out how I'm sneaking this on here. I really wanted this tentacle to show, but I don't think it's gonna be able to show as much. Fuck. This tentacle is actually getting in the way because I need to, it's gonna raise the bottle off, and if it raises the bottle too much, it will interfere with the top. So, luckily I got all these fractures on the back. I might just be able to push this back a little bit and have it flex slightly. Okay, I got some give. So I'm just gonna lay this out and pray for the best. Also pray I don't cut myself. Okay. Not biggest fan of this orientation, but I do like the fact that the tentacle is coming off of it. I'm kind of just a little slightly peeved that I don't have any of the two bottles I broke. I was not able to preserve the cracking glass name. Okay, so we got, for the most part, the bottle in there. This orientation, I'm not really feeling. And I think I don't want any glass shards on this outer rim. I think I want to keep all the glass shards within this focal point. Okay, let's break this down, because I'm pretty sure with the glass panel over it, it's still gonna be too tall. I'm just really scared that I'm gonna break off this handle. Really fucking scared, actually. Bro, look at this. Look at all these glass shards on my fucking finger. The things you do for art. No, not really. I was being reckless. Honestly, we either just go ahead and go to Sam's Club and buy like a like a 105 pack of gloves. That way I never really got the excuse, you know. Okay, I think I'm happy with this orientation. Looking at it through the camera made me appreciate it a little bit more. The tentacle coming under it makes you seem like it's like pressing out. It'd be cool if I had like a little really tiny ship to put in here. I'm trying to damage none of the tentacles and have any paint coming off of them. Okay, I got a smidge of paint that I need to recover. I'm actually making decent time, believe it or not. to where I feel like I might actually be able to leave at 12 in an hour. Yeah, I checked back in you and, you know, as I poured some more, and fingers crossed that this breaks off correctly. So fucking nerve-wracking, but I just fucking barely was able to keep the bottle intact. Oh my God, well, the top part. Holy fuck. Whew. I just need to straighten this out also. Okay. Whew. Now that should be flat enough for the glass panel to go over the top. I need to test it out. I need to put something on my hands though, because I can't mess up this glass. Ooh. Okay. I'll just music stuck in my head. Okay. Looks like we're good. The glass panel stayed on top. I just have this tentacle tapping it a little bit, which I'm fine with that. But we're good. We're good. We are good. Okay. I'll take this off. I'll get too many markings on it. Also, to not break it. Yeah, let's scrape this paint off. Okay, we're good. Now for the easier, less nerve-wracking part of this, just placing the pieces of glass. I have about 2 bottles full to choose from. So we have some of this label for this one. But if I gotta keep it all on the ink blotch, whatever, I'm not gonna be able to get all this. So let's try to be a bit more strategic. Yeah. Okay, let's actually pick up my favorite pieces of glass first, and then I'll choose on how I'm gonna lay it all out. This bottle actually didn't break into many pieces. Like this kin part, this rounded piece. So I'm gonna take this rounded piece. I do. Get this paint off my hands. It's messing up my glass. Oh shit, I know I was recording that whole time. Luckily for me, since it's black paint that I got on this piece of glass, it's not really a big deal. Because I had initially planned on painting these black anyways, to also give like, you know, like it was a bottle of rum that was inked up, and kind of, you know, give more of the premise that it was this ink blotch spill has something to do with the rum that was inside of, I don't know, like it added to it, but considering the fact that I kind of made this blotch a little bit smaller than what I probably should have, but I'm still happy with it. Don't think I'm going to use this bottom piece. Where's the label? Okay. I kind of like this. I kind of like how the crack is right here in kin. I kind of like how the words are still kind of being spelled out, and you can still kind of see the shape of the bottle. Let's see. Dang, bro, I really wish I had more of the lettering. I have to figure out a better method when cracking these bottles, to preserve the areas I want to preserve, because the tape somewhat works. So I think I think it's just a combination of like 3 different techniques I need to do, and I was just using one of them at the time, and I think that's just what I need to do next time. But let's check in my glass reserves, see what I have. From the first bottle, the label got ruined. So it's kind of falling apart as I'm picking it up. Nice. Ooh, almost got my first cut. Honestly, I could put another one of these in here, but I kind of just like the one bottle thing, so I don't think I would. I don't think I am, I mean. Honestly, I don't think it's really any more pieces that I care to add. I have a bit of the back of the bottle, the old piece. And that's the barcode in it, but I kind of don't like the barcode. I always typically take off the barcode and these warning labels. I feel like it kind of, I don't know, it ruins it for me. So I'm gonna do that now, and I think this is gonna be like the last piece I use. I think I'm gonna trim it like right here. And then I'm just gonna start using big pieces of glass and just place them strategically on here in some sort of way. Ooh, like this bottom piece I would definitely use. I like this bottom piece a lot. So I don't think I'm gonna use this whole piece because that piece is a little bit too big. Yeah, let's rip this up real quick. And if I mess up, I have another one, so that's good. So for the most part, this is done. It's some small cracks on the frame, so I might have to fix that. I'm trying to figure out which route I'm going to fix that as we speak. Whether that be painting a whole frame or just leaving it as is, but we're just figuring out some solution. But it's done. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, right now I've been looking at it for so long, I'm just kind of tired of looking at it low-key. I'm just ready for this thing to dry, and I'm ready to list it. I'm ready to start working on something else. This is very fun to make, though. Definitely not as what I initially had imagined, but nothing ever is when you're making art. So still pretty dope. I just need to put the glass panel on the top and possibly paint the frame, but it's done. Just gonna list this on my Etsy shop. Today is still what I want to do. It might be early tomorrow, but I'm still gonna try to do it for today. But we'll see. It is done. This is the finished product. Can't remember if I recorded this for the vlog, but I'm doing it now. I just need to do the bottom of it. But pretty much, probably tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be taking pictures and create the post for it. I'll probably actually write all that up right now and then post it tomorrow. But I think it looks pretty dope. I'm proud of it. And I also need to do a organized story / video on the whole premise of it and everything, so probably gonna do that too. But later. I'm gonna end the vlog and probably head to bed. So, night.